In a remote Buddhist monastery, nestled deep within the icy landscapes of Siberia, a group of monks made a discovery that would send shockwaves across the entire world. They found a monk who never decayed. His name was Lama Dashi Dorzho. He was a revered Buryat Buddhist monk, a spiritual leader whose wisdom was known far and wide. It's said that he meditated so profoundly, so deeply, that he achieved a state where even death itself could not touch his physical form. He was a living testament to the power of the mind. The story begins in 1927. Lama Dashi gathered his disciples around him. He sat in the lotus position, ready to enter his final, deepest meditation. Before he closed his eyes for the last time, he gave them a calm yet extraordinary instruction. Visit and look at my body in 75 years. Then he began to chant a prayer for the dead and slipped into a profound state of samadhi. He never moved again. His disciples followed his wishes, placing his body, still in the lotus position, inside a simple pine box and burying it in a local cemetery. The years turned into decades. The world changed, wars were fought, and empires fell. But the monk's final words were never forgotten. Finally, in 2002, exactly 75 years later, the monks, along with scientists and forensic experts, gathered to fulfill his prophecy. They carefully unearthed the wooden box. The air was thick with anticipation. When they finally lifted the lid, what they saw was simply impossible. Lama Dashi body was perfectly intact. There was no sign of decay, no foul odor. His skin was still soft to the touch, his joints were flexible, and his limbs could be moved. It was as if he had just fallen into a deep sleep a few hours ago, not as if he had passed away 3/4 of a century prior. Scientists were baffled. They immediately took samples for testing, expecting to find some form of secret embalming or mummification. The results came back, and they only deepened the mystery. There were no traces of any preservatives. The protein structure of his cells was undamaged, just like that of a living person. It defied all known scientific laws of decomposition. So what happened? The Buddhist monks believe he entered a rare spiritual state known as Tukdam. It's considered the final stage of meditation, a process where the master's consciousness slowly and gracefully dissolves into the light, a transition that can sometimes take weeks, months, or in this case, maybe even centuries. During Tukdam, the body is said to be maintained by the lingering power of the mind. Was this a divine miracle? The result of supreme spiritual discipline? Or tapasya? Or does the human mind possess secrets and powers so profound that our modern science has yet to even scratch the surface? Some mysteries, especially those of the Buddha,